Hello everybody and welcome to part 12 of Murder by Numbers. Where we left off, we were doing case 4 still. And we're at the police station, which is here. And we've arrested Iron for smuggling. And it looks like Iron wanted to get arrested for some reason. Don't know why, but she did. Which makes me think it's not her. Gotta be a 2. Right here. Get that. Well, I forget what we were looking for in the station. I forget what we're trying to find here. Get that here. I don't feel like I'm getting much. We're at this 4, 1. Those go towards the 5. Just this. Two, 1. Yes, can't be the 3. 3's got to be further down. One, 2. Towards the 3. Towards the 2. Nice. This has to be a 1. Those are 2s. And that's going to be in this direction. Hello, Queen City Q. Why do you say you're new here? You've been here before. You knew where? Is this a test? You're trying to bamboozle me. You cannot bamboozle me so easily. How am I doing? I'm doing alright, thanks. How are you? One, 1, 2. Yeah, that has to be like this. Yeah, I'm doing alright. My days are still busy. What do I get from this? It's gotta be a 2. If this is the 2, there's no room for 2 1s, so this has to be a 1. Which means this has to be 2. Hello Dino! Welcome back. There's no 3s in this row, so those 2s have to be like that. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about all these little bits that I can't finish off. One, 2, a 1 somewhere in there. You think it's a banana? I completely forgot what I'm looking for here. I completely forget, I'm sorry. Usually I remember. Guess we'll find out shortly. This one's a toughie? I'm not doing too badly. I might have made a horrible mistake. That's gotta be a 1, doesn't it? There is a lot of small bits in a large space, but I should be able to work with this. Time to hug someone. Beware. Oh, that's a 4. That's obvious. That's gotta be a 2. That's gotta be the 3. That's gotta be the 1. That's gotta be the 2. There we go. We got him now. Hi, Gradient Cat. Oh no. Alright, why'd I do that? That was a silly move. I could only mark off what's at the top. Let's not do silly moves like that anymore. Those are bad ideas. I'm good at doing bad moves. That's not a good thing though. Right here, that's a 2 from the right, that's a 1, that's a 2, and that's a 3. Haha! Ha 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 ha! You're buying a new ship in Elite Dangerous? Hello Jackdaw. The only spot a 2 can fit. We've got 1 1. It's gotta be like that. What is this? What have we find? What have we found? Time to visit the solar system. I thought you said delete for a second. I'm like, don't delete the solar system. No. What is it? Gun? It is a gun. What were we looking at the gun for again? I forget why we were scanning that. A weapon! You okay, Scout? He might need a minute to... No, I am fine. Please continue. This must be the gun that killed Laurie. Can you tell anything important from it, Detective? A little. I could be wrong, but I think this is a custom model. Looks like it's been modified. Can't Scout tell for sure? I would have thought he'd know all about weapons since he... Detective. There's no need to pretend anymore, Anna. It's clear you told Detective Cross what I remembered. I felt like he had a right to know. I'm sorry if... No need to apologize. It was a logical decision. To answer your question, Detective, I only have limited knowledge of firearms, but I can detect several unusual machining marks. I believe this gun was modified for left-handed operation. That ought to narrow things down. Give me a second. I'll go get Ray. Ray, are you left-handed? Is this your idea of a joke? Just answer the question. Yes, I'm left-handed. What does that have to do with anything? Everything. Ray Kino, you're under... Wait, why is he getting arrested now? Just for being left-handed. One left-handed person on the vote must be you. Being left-handed is an official crime. Everything. Ray Kino, you're under arrest for the murder of Laurie Becker. Have you lost your mind? I didn't kill anyone. Save it for the jury. So, Iron was smuggling diamonds, Ray attacked Mel when he found out, and then he killed Laurie when she found Mel. All that just to protect his sister. I don't know if I buy it. Family is important, as are friends. I'm sorry I told Cross. I just thought that I would not find out. I know I shouldn't have told anyone without your permission, but it didn't seem fair to keep him in the dark. You think I am dangerous? I found someone who can help. They're waiting to meet you if you want. I want things to go back to the way they were. Me too. Why the boobs? Ray's locked up tight. Never met a lawyer who deserved it more. Hello, Continuous Paradigms. What, I interrupt something? We're heading back to my apartment. You sure you don't want to help me with the paperwork? That's when the fun really begins. Sorry, Detective. I promised I'd help Scout, and I intend to keep that promise. Fair enough. Thanks for your help today, both of you. I mean it. Let me know if you hear anything from the hospital about Mel. Will do. And Scout, good luck. I have nothing more to say to you. Nothing at all? Oh. Just wait till we find out it's not him, because I'm still not thinking it's him. Wait. I was thinking it was him all along, wasn't I? Who do I think it was? I think Clyde's got something to do with it. Boop, head pat, smiley face. Can we go back to the anemone real quick? Is there anything else we can do here? Yeah, what I was thinking was that it was Clyde. I thought Clyde worked for Lave, and that's why he's done it, but the smuggling operation was its own thing. I think Ray didn't know about the person in the closet or the murder, necessarily. Or did he? Nah, because there were signals coming through the radio, wasn't there? Those signals have got to be related to Clyde somehow. Can't you just tell me who we're meeting? Didn't anyone ever teach you to be patient? I don't believe that is in my programming. I'll add it to my list of requested features for version 2.0. 2.0? We didn't even make it to version 1.0. Scout, this is Gina. Dinos first. I know your face. You do? That's amazing. Your long-term memory must have self-repaired. Do you remember how you know me? I doubt it. He has trouble making connections between images and data. You should have seen what he thought were my car keys. You worked at the place where I was built. Seems like he's making connections just fine to me. Not a connection, an educated guess. I remember your face, but the associated data is corrupted. Therefore, I know you from a time before I wiped my memory. All my recovered memories from that time have involved the place where I was built, so you must also be from there. Full self-awareness, logical extrapolation. Your entire personality matrix is still intact. Impressive. Especially considering the condition I was left in. You were never supposed to end up in a scrap heap, Scout. Who said anything about a scrap heap? Then what happened? I need to get that missing data. Give me a second to get set up. What data? What is she doing? Gina has a plan. She can write a modification to disable the black box routines they placed in you. You set all this up without asking me? I couldn't risk mentioning it earlier. We had to be sure it was even possible. I thought we told each other everything. Poor Scout. Okay, I'm going to hook into Scout's neural net to get some diagnostic data. Is it safe to move around? Sure, just let me know if you feel anything unusual. You know, latency spikes, neural pathway errors, melted circuits. Gina, I have some questions. Ask away, just try not to hover too close to the TV. It screws up my connection. What will the modification do? It's a patch to block or reroute your weapon subroutines. If it works, they'll be completely disabled. You wouldn't be able to use them even if you wanted to. And if it doesn't work? One thing at a time, Scout. When I woke up, all my memory banks were corrupt. At first I thought they had just been damaged, but then I started to remember things about the lab. About you. I remembered the truth. I deleted those memories, and now I know I know what I did. I don't really want to talk about it. I don't want to hurt people, Gina. Not again. If this modification works, you won't be able to. Now can we change the subject? Can you tell me more about where I was created? You were designed and built at the SSI labs not far from here. It was a purpose-built facility for research and development, and the Scout project was the crown jewel. Are the labs still there? I don't know. Probably not. They sold pretty much everything when SSI shut down. You got a new ship in Elite Dangerous. Another new ship, or is this the same one as before? Scout project. Hold on. Guess what we found earlier? We found a gun. She's here for Scout, not to help me crack some case. The Scout project? Scout. Self-contained, operating... I forget the rest. One of Tom's little jokes. I swear, it stood for something different every week. Who is Tom? Tom Schmidt, your hardware engineer. You would have been proud to see how he turned out if... I have an important question, one I have wanted an answer to for some time. Why did you build me? The goal was to create a robot that could operate in places too dangerous for humans. Radiation, extreme heat, flooding. So I can swim. Tested to a depth of 3,000 feet. I wanted you to be able to find and help people. That's why I took the job. So what changed? You were too much of a success. Your ability to not only assess situations, but also to reason and adapt to changes. Once they saw what Scout could do, SSI wanted the project to refocus on military applications for deployment into combat zones. There's no money in saving lives, but there's a lot of money in taking them. Exactly. I fought it every step of the way, but it was no use. They set up a Defensive Systems Research Division and gave them complete access to the project. One morning, I came into the lab and Scout wasn't where I left him. I ran a memory check and someone had added new code that I couldn't access. After that, it started happening more regularly. Tom and I didn't know what they were doing, but we could guess. Okay, I've got the data. Now I just need to write the patch. How long will it take? Hard to say. I've never had access to this part of his code before. Hi detective, what's up? What? Okay, we'll be right there. What's wrong? It's Mel. He's dead. But he was in the hospital. He was getting better. I don't understand either. Cross is waiting downtown to fill us in on the details. Oh no, two murder cases in one. Oh no. What about my software patch? Can I go? Sure, I'll just sit here on my own. That's cool. Don't worry about me. Would you prefer if I stayed to keep you company? What? No, I was being serious. I work better without distractions. But can you grab me a bag of chips while you're out? I'm starving. Yeah, so this is the guy who died. The old captain. Okay, back to the station then, huh? So they've wound up dead, except Iron and Ray are both in custody. Who's the only other person who's still out? I came as quick as I could. Is Mel really... Yeah, someone got to him. The hospital hasn't released an official statement yet, but I saw it for myself. Mel is dead. How was he killed? Smothered to death with a pillow. Simple, but effective. And quiet. Medical examiner says it happened within the last hour. The prime suspect has got to be whoever attacked him in the first place, but I thought that was Ray. Me too, but he's still locked in a cell. Either he's learned how to teleport or we've got a problem. Find any evidence in the room? Nothing. The place was totally clean. This was a professional job. Our biggest witness is dead and we've got nothing? Not quite. I pulled the CCTV. How'd you get the CCTV so fast? It's a brand new system, all digital. Only got installed a week ago. There's a good chance the killer had no idea. A digital recording? I could scan through it. That's what I was counting on. Here, it's on this disc. get that out of it. What else? You got to get this footage. That's not right. Already made a mistake. It's a 2 first, not a 3. That's where the 2 is. Yeah, I messed up real quick. Good thing I caught it early instead of getting to the end and wondering why it's not matching up. The 5-4. 5-4? What do you mean here? Messed up a 5-4. It's gotta be a 3. This has to be a 1. That's gotta be part of the 2. You're trying to warn me. So it was just the delay why you didn't warn me sooner. That makes sense. Thank you. That's the 2. That's the 5. A 1 and an 8. 1 and a gap means it's pushed 2 out in this direction. That's there. Time to hug someone. I get the feeling that it's always time to hug someone. Wait. That's a 4. But it can only reach there. So that's blank. And in fact, it can only go up 1. It has to go in this direction. That far. From that I can tell that this is where the 3s go. So the 1s have to go here then. There's the 4. That's part of the 2, which means it can't hit that far down. 7. We'll get these. I just put those in there then, didn't I? Can I put those in? Four, five, six, seven. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can do there. Okay. Only one can fit up there. We've already got one. We don't need 3 of them. Two's got to be to the left somewhere. Not very helpful though. That's an 8. That's a 6. Two, 1, 5, 2. The CCTV footage recorded an actual camera. Either that or Detective Cross has just taken the entire security system from the hospital. Digital footage downloaded. Scanning frames. Focus on the footage from about an hour ago. Look for anything unusual. Suspicious figures. I have something. It's Clyde. Yeah, so Clyde is suspicious after all. Muscle Man? That meathead? Are you sure? The footage is conclusive. White male, prominent facial scar, wearing a white uniform with cap, left-handed. Left-handed? But that means he could have fired the gun. Instead of just locking Ray up for being left-handed. Ray's gonna have a field day in court against us. That pistol was his all along. He shot Laurie. All this time, I thought he was just some charter captain. For good reason. Ray told us he hired Clyde from an agency, but either he was lying or he really had no idea. I think it's time we find out which. He's gotta be from Lathe, right? Surely. Because that would be why he's come and he's killed the girl to silence them. And he didn't know about the diamonds. The diamonds was a bad thing between Ray and Iron. But I reckon he's put the captain into the closet and pretended to be the captain in their place so that he can stop Laurie from doing the whistleblowing thing. Afternoon, Ray. How's your cell? Are you here for a reason or just to make wisecracks? What can you tell me about Clyde Muscleman? The charter captain? I'd almost forgotten about him. I don't know any more than what I already said. Mel called in sick and the agency sent Clyde as a replacement. Except Mel was locked in the cargo hold. How could he have called in sick? Well, I didn't receive the call myself, but that's what Clyde told me when he arrived. What difference does it make? More than you realize. Clyde was lying to you. Shouldn't you be asking Mel about this? Surely he's awake by now. He's not going to wake up, Ray. He's dead. Mel Kraz is dead. He was murdered in his hospital bed. I'm sorry to hear that. I've known Mel for a long time. With your help, we can bring his killer to justice. Look around. Is this your idea of justice? Can you give us the details of the hire company you use? You hijack my yacht, arrest my sister, accuse me of murder, and then you ask me for help? You're out of your mind. Why should I trust you? You're still on the hook for Laurie's murder. If you want to get out of here, you should be working with us, not against us. It'll take more than a few sweet words to get me to trust you and that bullhound of a detective. What if I said we've got a lead that could prove your innocence? We just need your help to confirm it. I'll believe it when I see it. We have footage and a gun. We have CCTV footage of Clyde leaving the hospital where Mel was killed. Caught him red-handed, huh? Left-handed, actually. If he murdered Mel, there's a good chance he killed Laurie too. I told you I didn't kill anyone. You've been so focused on your vendetta against us that you ran headfirst towards prosecution with no thought for due process. I don't have a vendetta against you or your sister, Ray. All I care about is finding the truth. If we can tie Laurie's murder to Clyde, you'll be free to go. How am I supposed to help, even if I wanted to? Maybe you've forgotten, but Detective Cross has me locked in a cell. Right now, we've got no way to track Clyde down. We need to know who he really is. Can you think of anything that might help? He was waiting on the boat when we arrived this morning. Of course, I noticed that tattoo right away. That's right. He told us he was in the military, served in Vietnam. Scout, do you think you could look up his service record? It's possible, but I would need more search parameters. Come on, Ray. You're a lawyer. You're supposed to be good at finding little inconsistencies. Now you mention it, there was something a little strange. When he introduced himself, he said his name was Hyde. He corrected himself right away, so at the time I thought nothing of it. But now, I get the feeling he made up a new name on the spot. You think Clyde is really called Hyde? Not exactly an inventive false name, but it's worth a shot. This may be enough information. I can access military records through the police computer. Give me a moment to establish a data link. The military? But they must have the tightest security in the country. They've never gone up against me before. I'm almost disappointed by military security. I found an administrator account with the password, password123. Haha, right, what kind of an idiot would have that as their password? She's looking around. Is that Honor's password as well? Searching for visual matches with the tattoo on Hyde's arm. It seems to be the insignia of the 5th Marine Regiment. Narrowing search by name, known physical characteristics, and service record. One record found. Corporal Hyde, Muscleman. So that really was his real name? Hyde fought at several key battles in Vietnam and remained a member of the 5th Marines until he was dishonorably discharged in 1977. They kicked him out? What for? Misconduct under Article 90 of the UCMJ, assaulting or willfully disobeying a superior officer. But there's something else here you may find more interesting. Hyde was suspected of killing a staff sergeant in a friendly fire incident in 1968. There was a solid case against him, but a key piece of evidence was lost. A bullet casing. And that would be the one we found. You mean all this time you've been holding on to evidence from a 30-year-old murder? Sometimes the solution to a puzzle relies on one missing piece of information. Without it, progress is impossible. Are there any records about what he did after he left the Marines? We still need a way to track him down. The police kept a close watch on him for several years after he was discharged. He drifted between jobs, and their records gradually become less detailed. The last entry is from 1991. It simply says, now employed by SSI. That's the group that Gina was working for, wasn't it? Did you just say Hyde worked at SSI? Scout, that's the company that created you. Do you think he was involved in my project? Do you think he is responsible for... I'm not sure, but I bet Gina could tell us. Any good news? I tried my usual sources, but so far nothing. We've got a new lead on Muscleman thanks to Ray. Ray was helpful? He was plenty cooperative once he realised I was trying to prove he didn't kill Laurie. Typical defence lawyer. Happy to fight the good fight, but only when it suits him. So what did you find out about Clyde? Firstly, that his name is not Clyde, it's Hyde. He was a Marine. Dishonourably discharged. Likely killed a superior officer, and that's not even the interesting part. After he was discharged, he got a job at the lab that created Scout. I'll be damned. You think there's some kind of link? That's what I'm hoping to find out. Can you show what we found? The bullet casing. Not helpful. Well... let's have another look around the boat, make sure there's no more clues that have shown up. None. Did you solve your case? No. If anything, it got more complicated. Well, I'm not done yet either. Can't rush these things. Gotta take your time and think it through. How's the work going? There's a lot of weird stuff in this code, but it's nothing I can't handle. The bigger problem is going to be deploying the patch. I don't know if I can do it without a specialized tool. What specialized tool do you need? Something called a data shunt. It's for uploading software to a protected drive, not something you can buy off the shelf. You can't do it without? No. This patch has to hook into dozens of core systems to override Scout's decision making. What do you mean? It'll completely disable your offensive systems. You won't be able to use them even if you want to. Wait, this thing will override Scout's decision making? You're going to change the way he thinks. It'll take away his ability to hurt people. What's the problem? I'm just not sure if I'm comfortable with the idea. I don't ever want to hurt anyone again, Honor. But right now that's your decision. If we take that away from you, if we force you to never hurt anyone, does it mean anything anymore? I'm not sure I understand. Can we discuss the philosophy later? I've got work to do. Did you know anyone at SSI called Hyde Muscleman? Yeah, he worked in defensive systems research. Some ex-military beefcake with more muscle than sense. That sounds like Hyde. Do you know what happened to him? After SSI shut down, the head of defensive systems started his own company. I think Hyde went with him. And what's that company? Any idea which company? It was a long time ago. Had a name like Lethal? Lathe? Lathe! Oh no. Who's the head of Lathe? That was Jack, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the one. Are you sure Hyde went to work at Lathe Security? Yeah, he was sick of working in a research lab anyway. Only time I ever saw him smile was when they were doing weapon tests. We've met the CEO of Lathe. His company is connected to 3 different murder cases. Wait, you met Jack? Did he see Scout? He was very interested in me. He even offered to repair me after I was damaged. Oh no. If he knows you're still working. Do you think he might do something? Try to snatch Scout or something? I don't know, but you'd better watch your back out there. Not ideal. And now we have some answers. I spoke to Gina about Hyde. He did work at SSI in their defensive division, and his boss was Jack Larson. Larson, the CEO of Lathe? Yeah, when the Scout project went bad, SSI was shut down. Jack founded Lathe and Hyde went with him. Dino, I think he might be addicted to hugs. Let me get this straight. Hyde works for Jack, but so did Laurie. This gets more complicated by the minute. Yeah, but if Laurie was the informant, the whistleblower, that we were meant to meet on the boat, there's the motive. If this is how they handle disputes at Lathe, I hope they have a good employee health plan. Laurie contacted us because she wanted to give information on Frank Pritchell. That has to be why she was killed. Larson's gone too far this time. He may be the common link between these deaths, but we still have no evidence against Jack himself. Then we need to find that evidence. Right, detective? Right. Hugs me. Ah! Jack Larson's always been one step ahead of us, but not this time. We need to get inside the Lathe offices. I agree. How long will it take to get a search warrant? That's going to be tricky. I'm not exactly on the best terms with my captain right now, or with the whole going undercover without telling anyone thing. He's never going to play ball. Okay, so no warrant. What about me and Scout? It's a private security company, Honor. You can't just walk in through the front door. I'm confident I can bypass their security. I hacked into a military server earlier without issue. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Cat burglar. That's funny. Forget detective work, maybe being a cat burglar is my real calling. I'm not going to give you permission to break into a private office. But if someone did break in and evidence happened to fall into police hands, say no more, detective, we understand. I do not understand. Lathe security. What should we be looking for in the lathe offices? Hypothetically speaking. Anything that might tie this case to Jack Larson. Laurie worked there, right? She might have left something behind. Just try not to trip any alarms. If you get caught, you're on your own. I can't bail you out. Through the front door. That's how you break into a place without raising the alarms. Just go straight through. Jump over whatever security gates are present. This place is suspiciously quiet. Hacking their security system was some of my best work. I thought you were just disabling the security alarms. How did you get everyone to leave? While I had access to their network, I sent an urgent message to everyone in the company. They think the building is being fumigated for killer bees. I guess that makes this a kind of sting operation. Come on, Honor, that was funny. Let's take a look around. There's got to be something here linked to Laurie or Hyde. So that's why it's suspiciously quiet. Nice work, Scout. What's in the filing cabinets? Just going to get something here. Okay. So there's a 1 and a 3. That can't be the 1. So it's got to be the 3 like that. We can get that pretty easily then. Why did I mark this off? Oh, that's a 2. Four won't reach there. That'll be a 1. Ret all this. That could be either. Is my mouse going flat? Nope. What else can I get here? 2. That's a complete row. Haha. Hydrate? Thank you for the hydrate, continuous paradigms. When did this 5 get finished? I'll mark that off. This is either part of the 2 or the 3. If that's the 2, there's no room for the 3 and the 1, so that's got to be the 3. The 2's down here somewhere. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Find sus anger. That's a lot of angry Avali. But why is the sad one's not sus? What do you mean? Epic Wolf is sus all along. Ah! Guarantee this square. Is that part of the 9 or the 2? 6, 7, 8, 9. It's got to be part of the 9. And if we assume the 2's low, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can guarantee those as well. Okay. I'm not sus, Epic. You found it. No. Why are you admitting that I'm sus? So mean. The 5's got to be at the top. If the 5's down here, there's no room for the 2. The 2 can only reach those squares, there or there. From that, that's the 1, and that's the 5, doesn't work. There's no room for the 3, so this has to be the 5, then there's the 3, and there's the 1. Yes, am I evil? 58% vote yes, that's not fair. Hey. Hey. No. I'm not evil. Hey. So mean. Ooh, this is part of the 4. It won't reach there, right? This is part of the 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Won't reach this low. Evil, he ain't evil, he cute. I don't know what's worse. Evil or cute? Oh no. I could be the first or the second too. Wait, I've got a 6. That's there. With that, that's got to go there. And that's there. That's the 1. I'm not evil, but thank you for the bit, Epic. There's a planet called Turket? Is this a joke? A planet called Turkey. Turkey planet? Evil's worse than cute? I agree. But it doesn't mean I have to admit it. Rename it to Space Turkey. The best idea. Am I cute or evil? Do I need to be one or the other? No, I'm not evil. Turkey Planet. Isn't Turkey Planet in one of the Jimmy Neutron movies? Or am I thinking something else? Earth-like. There be Earth turkeys here. Planet Burger. Why is everyone ooping at me? Did I do bad? This isn't a burger, it's a doorknob. It's a locker. Well, you gotta open the locker. You'll never know what's in it. This locker is labelled Laurie Becker. Now we might finally find out why she wanted to talk to Cross. There is one problem. How do we open Laurie's locker without the code? What if we have the code already? We've been carrying it around all day. I don't understand. The oof is the planet being Earth-like. Now I'm imagining it being like literally a burger planet. I think the bracelet's most likely, but I want to do the bad ones first. The yacht transmission was the code. It's Elm. But that code was transmitted as a signal to Iron from the diamond smugglers. It has no known relevance to Laurie. Oh, is that what we're going with? I thought the signal made more sense as being like a secret message from Lathe to Clyde. Besides, this locker requires 4 numbers. Elm is 3 letters. Damn it, I guess you're right. But we do have the real code in our possession. Laurie's Lathe badge holds the code. I do not see how. The only thing printed on the badge is Laurie's name. Since that means Avali can't naturally live there. But unnaturally using augments. Are you sure? No numbers or anything? Damn it. But we do have the real code in our possession. just by looking at every random thing we've got in our inventory that's wrong first, putting in like codes from like our own phone contacts, for example. Yeah, this might be Laurie's locker code. Laurie's bracelet holds the code. Remember the engraving? For answers held on the day you fell. Exactly. I didn't understand it at first, but everything in this case keeps coming back to Lathe security. And who else do we know worked at Lathe? Whose death was she trying to talk to Cross about? Frank Pritchell. Naturally equals no augments. Yeah, but I said they can live there unnaturally. Is my Wi-Fi running? Yes, correct. I see. He fell to his death, and Laurie's locker might hold some answers. Frank Pritchell was killed on June 14. Try 0614. The Federation that controls the planet is named the Turkey Federation. Is this a real thing, Dino? That was the code. It's open! Let me scan inside. Why so much suspense? You can send me a screenshot? You should put it in the Discord. Here's the Discord link for anyone who may not be in there. What have we got going for us here? Oh, I got a complete thing. Okay. Is my Steam running? Yes. Why? Should I be worried? No! No! How could you? Bad pun, no. The country turkey and not the animal turkey. Oh. My Steam isn't running the fastest though, so I mean, I guess I can catch it. I fell for the classic blunder. Reminds me of what my father did a while back. It was like the toilet was smoking. To do it, you need to have like, it needs to be like around Christmas or something, where you have an empty thing of an empty roll of wrapping paper thing, and you know how you have that long tube on the inside. You put that inside the toilet so it sticks out, and you put 2 toilet rolls on top for the eyes. And then it looks like your toilet is smoking. Funny time, yes. Definitely a 3. It's got to be like that. That's got to be here. That's got to be the 6. That's the 5. That's the 4. There's that 2. One. And this could be a 1 or a 2. One. The 4's got to be down here somewhere. Right here. The 4 can't be to the right. It's got to be over here. That's 5, so the 6 won't make it this far. This has to be a 3, the 2 won't fit in the top there. Not too sure what else I can get. 4, 2, 1, 3. I can get that. To fit another 1 in there, it's going to take up 2 spots, one for the thing and one for a blank, so this 4 has to go up 1 at least. It's got to be like that. Five and a 3. We have a 3. We can get that 3. Hmm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I have a 5. We have Saturn finished. That's towards the 6, which won't go out that far. Your ship is fat? How? How does that happen? The 3 ends there, there's a 1 there, 2 is guaranteed to be here. We can get that, and this, and that. You bumped into 4 other ships in the last 10 minutes. But why? Why? Why are you bumping ships? This is a 2, it can go in either direction. Can't get anything from that. 1 could be on the left or the right. 4 and 8. Both could go in either direction. What about here? 3, 4, 5. It can't go here. We're going to fit 1 up the top area. Which means that the final ones need to go here, a 1 and a 2. I can push this one out, which confirms that that's where the 2 is, which means there's one more 1 at the top and 1 beneath. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's where the 1 is. That's where that 3 is. That's where the 6 is. Either of these could be the 1 or the 2. All these 1s make my life tricky. The 3 won't fit in there if if the 1s are crammed over. Like that's guaranteed for the 3. I'm not sure how I can guarantee that. If that's like a bad assumption. I'm tempted to run with it and see where it gets me. Time to shoot down some pirates and terrorists. I've never played that game, Dino. You're doing Elite Dangerous, right? 1, 1. There's no room for the 3. 1. That's where the 3 goes. Yeah, I don't think that is a bad assumption. We can do that. One, 6, 1 and 2. The 2 doesn't go in there, so this has to be upwards. That's got to end there and continue across here to make the 8. Meaning that that's down there, that 2's finished here. That's the only spot for this then. So that's a 3, but we don't know which direction still. These 2 squares bother me. If this is the 1, if this is the first one, then the 3 would have to go here. It can't be the first one. If this is the final one, the 3 would have to go here. There's no room for that. This has to be part of the 3. Right here. This could be 1, 2, or 1. No, if there's one thing after it. Could be either. Definitely be either. Right here, a 1 and a 2. The 2's got to go there if the 3's being most generous, which finishes this column. Either works. You've got to go. Oh, take care. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, Dino. Why is this tricky? I'm struggling. Hold on. 1, 1, 3, 1, 2. This has to be part of the 2, right? Because the 1s are up here, the 2 can't fit in. So that's got to be part of the 2. And there's the 3, 1, and 2. The 2 can't go downwards, there's no room, so it has to go upwards like that. And the 2 1s will find room up there. I hope I've done this right. We'll know soon. Looks correct. Looks like it fits in. Okay. A disc? Awesome. Can Scout play it for us? Interesting. It's a compact disc labeled backup. This is where I ask if you have a CD drive and you say I'll add it to this list, right? Wrong. I didn't have a CD drive until I took one from that laptop Ryan gave you. Well, what do you know? Ryan is good for something. Okay, Scout, give it a whirl. Please wait while I read the contents. Can't you read any faster? Sorry, Anna, it's only a single-speed drive. I take it back. Ryan is officially good for nothing. I have the data. It's Frank Pritchell's personnel record. Is that it? I wonder why Laurie wanted to give this to Detective Cross. Because it holds information on every job Frank was given by Lathe, and his last assignment before he died was to intimidate Blake Patterson. So Ryan was telling the truth. Frank hadn't gone rogue when he came after Blake. It was a Lathe job. Jack Larson signed off on it himself, and if Jack lied about that, perhaps he also lied about how Frank died. Cross was right. Frank Pritchell didn't commit suicide. He messed up on a job. He messed up so badly that Jack had him killed to cover it up. Come on, Scout. We've got to get the CD to Cross. Not so fast. Hide. That's Captain Muscleman to you. Have some respect. Murderers don't deserve respect. You've been busy, just like Laurie, and look what happened to her. Now, give me that CD. Frank's dead, and he'll stay that way. You won't get away with this. You've killed too many people. Detective Cross will do nothing. Not enough evidence. Not without that CD anyway. And why should we give it to you? You're not leaving this room alive either way. Hand over the CD and I'll make it quick. We're in dangerous spot now. Wait, what about Jack? Do you really want to have to tell him you killed Scout? He won't care. Scout's just another loose end. You're wrong. Jack wants Scout for something. Destroying him would be a big mistake. And you know what Jack does to people who make mistakes. I'm not going to end up like Frank. Jack needs me. You can keep telling yourself that, but you're expendable to him, just like everyone else. I gotta call Jack. Damn it, he's locked the door. Any ideas? I'll look around. There must be a way out. Yes, quickly. Let's see. There's something here on the floor. Right beneath the fire extinguisher. Is there anything else we can use? Something's up there. two things. Let's go for what's on the floor first. I like the ones that have really big numbers that I can work with. We're kind of locked here. Get those, and then come from this angle instead. They can only go at one. That doesn't give us much to work with either. The 3 ends here, and that one ends here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See. You can get that then. Can't get anything from that, can we? Wait, we can. You can get this square. That's all. Right here, 2, 1, and 4. We can get those too. Now that's got to be like that. Go to there. That's a 1. Those could be either. Seven can't touch these squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 4, so it can't come this far out. This has to be one of the 2s. Is that a bad assumption? Can I assume this is a 1? Because if I squish everything else over, it's got to be a 1. Like that. think that makes sense. It doesn't matter which of the ones it is. It's a 1 either way. Gotta be part of a 2. Part of a 4. It's a 7. What about all this on the bottom? Can I do anything? No. So a 1 and a 2's got to be on the top, and 1, 2's got to be in the bottom in this column. Four, 5, 6, 7, 1. That's fine. Get this square. What does that get me though? That's got to be part of the 2. It also gives me a gap here, which is enough to tell which ones, these ones are blanked out, which means that that's got to be something. The 2's got to hit here then, for a 1, but that 2 hits in that direction. Only 2 1s can fit beneath. So from the bottom this has to be a 2. From the top this has to be a 2. It won't reach here, so we can push this 4 out. Let's just cross this off. Make much more from that yet, can we? Okay. The 5 can't fit into the left. The 5's got to be in this spot. don't know whether that's part of the 1 or the 5 yet. Could be either, depending on whether that's filled in or blank. Okay. But that 4 has to be here then. Right. Why do I never see that 8? That would have made things easier, wouldn't it? That was just a complete row I could have gotten whenever I saw it. Okay. I'm silly. Seven. That's gonna go there. That's what we got. We're almost there. Nearly. That's the 2, and this has to be a 1. And this is 3 in that direction. That goes like that. Problem. A lot of these can go either way. Things like this, that's straightforward enough. And that there. This here, this loops around like that. A battery? A UPS. Is that some kind of battery? Looks like a car battery to me. What is this? And why is it so heavy? I think it's an uninterruptible power supply. It provides emergency power in the event of critical failure. So it is a battery. So it's a really big battery. I bet it could deliver a pretty big shock if we could discharge it. In theory, but how would we do that? Oh no. We're not going to be the murderers, are we? That's not what we came here for. Either 2 or the 4, so it goes out to at least here. If this is part of the 3, it can't go to the left at all. Otherwise it's a 1. That's a gap anyway then. There's a 2 to the left. This has to be a 1, 1, 1. And get that square out of it. Must be something in that direction. This can't be the first 2, can it? Because then the 4 would have to push out here. No way. And this can't be the second 2 because there's no room for the 4 here. So this has to be the 4. And that's a 2 and a 1 somewhere. What do I do with this? Same case. This could be a 1 or a 4. This could be a 1 or a 2. Either way, the larger one can't go downwards. That seems about right. I reckon I can get a few bits done at once. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could go up or down. This, on the other hand, can only go like that. One, 1, 2. Let's assume this 1 in this column is all the way at the bottom with a gap there. You can get this square, guaranteed. It's part of the 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get those, right? Yeah. For sure. Go upwards or downwards. Could be a 1 over here. Let's think about this. If I did it like that, yeah, because it's got to be across the diagonals on this, because it's a 2 and a 2, but we only have a 1 that can go down here, and a 1 that can go down here. If we did it like that, we're not getting a 1 on the other side of this 6, so it's got to be this way. Now what? One, 2, 1. This could be a 2 or a 1, either way. If that's the 1 and the 2's over there, it's squished across as far as it can be. We can get these. From that, we can tell where at least the ones here are. Tells me that that's too far for the 5. That 2's got to be down there to that. Brings that across. Four, 5. One, 2, 3. You can only fit 3 1s at the top, so this has to be a 1, then this is a 4. That's finished. This needs to be the 1. That's the 1. This is the 2. It's got to be one in that direction. Five, 1. The 2's got to be over here. Tape measure? Horseshoe? Cables. Cables and a backup battery. Are we going to explode somebody? Power cables? You want me to try and tie-hide up? Is that not an option? He's twice my size. You might as well ask me to try and knock him out. That's not as unreasonable as it seems. These are power cables. If you found a way to deliver a high voltage shock... Scout, I've got an idea. If I connect these power cables to the UPS, it could deliver a shock powerful enough to incapacitate Hyde. But we don't know how much power is stored in the battery. Only one way to find out. I can hear Hyde coming back. Try and distract him. How? Doesn't matter. Just keep him focused on you. Bad news. Where's the girl? You should be more concerned about me. You? Don't make me laugh. I won't let you hurt my friends. Listen up, you dumb robot. You don't want to play games with me. I'm not playing games. Assault mode engaged. Threat detected. Scout could do this all along. Scout is now a spider. What the? Weapon systems online. Ready to engage. Don't shoot. Your ship has sailed, Captain. Yes, got him. Target lost. Target lost. Scout, what are you doing? Seeking new target. Oh no. Scout, no! Seeking new... Scout got dangerous. What the hell was that? I don't know. I was trying to distract him and something took over. It's alright. You're back to normal now. Yes, back to normal. We'd better tie Hyde up before he comes around. Can you check if he was carrying anything? Yes, I think so. Where did we knock him out exactly? Like on the stairs or something? If we're checking where his body is? Where did we knock him out? Come on. Hello? We did knock him out on the stairs, it looks like. Yeah, pretend like nothing happened there. This is fine. Hello Zip! How are you? Scout almost did another murder. just woke up and got out of the shower and you're feeling all clean? Awesome. Showers are relaxing sometimes. Two, one. And get those. What's this about Scout almost murdering someone? Well, Scout's murdered somebody in the past, but Scout went into attack mode for a second. You just missed it. What do you mean that's cool? What? I mean, it was a cool design, but Scout's too pure for the murders. It's the bad code that does it. This game's longer than you thought it would be, gotta give it credit. It's a pretty long game, all things considered. Then again, I'm not using hints either, and hints are an option. I'm a smart cookie, I don't need hints. Thank you for believing in me. Could go either way. That could go either way. That's finished. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And get this. Gotta go here. A pager. Not sure what a pager is exactly. This must be how Hyde kept in touch with Jack. There's one message saved from yesterday. Accessing. LB got a copy of Pritchell's file. Assigned her to the Kino job. Kill her. Deal with her. Give me a second. I'm actually going to look up what a pager is. Pager is a small radio device which does beeps or vibrates that lets you know when somebody's trying to get in contact with you, and it can receive text messages. That makes sense. LB. Laurie. That confirms it. Hyde killed Laurie to stop her handing Frank's file over to the police. First he knocked out Mel and took over as captain. Then he cornered Laurie away from the party and shot her. But the lifeboat release mechanism jammed. He lost his escape route and the body was discovered. Every second he stayed aboard, he risked being discovered. No wonder he wanted to get away so badly. He left after we docked and killed the only man who could identify him, Captain Cruz. It's lucky the hospital's CCTV caught him out. There's still one thing I don't understand. Why go to all this trouble just to keep Frank's file secret? Because it's hard evidence that Frank was working for Lathe when he killed Blake. This could bring down Lathe security and Jack Larson along with it. But there's more. There's more we need to find before we get out of here. Like, yeah, we've knocked out Hyde. He's just on the floor by the staircase, but like, let's just snoop around a bit more. Who's worried if he wakes back up? I can work with. I can get these. You wouldn't say that Hyde is just unconscious? No, we just zapped him with a little battery. As you do. Yeah, but we don't know how much charge was in it. We're doing a murder mystery, we're not the murderers. That's not how this works. And this is what we call denial. Part of a 2, no matter how we spin it, that's part of a 2 as well. So if the 2 ends there, it's just too short for us to get something out of the 3. The voltage isn't what matters. A human can actually survive very high voltages, up to 500,000 volts if you remember correctly. Yeah, I've seen someone on YouTube survive a lightning strike. Lightning is a fair few volts too, isn't it? can only survive a current of up to 3.5 milliamps. I see, so it's the current that's more dangerous. That'd make the power just as dangerous, wouldn't it? Because I know that power's got something to do with current and voltage. What can I do here? The 2, that's the highest that the 2 can be. I can get that. What can I get from here? Just that. Current is what kills, not the voltage, but power is the sum of that or something? No, power is the multiplication. Yes. I remembered something from school. If this is part of the... Oh, no. What about here? I can fit a 2 in and a 3 in, but the second 3 has to go to the right then. That only guarantees this spot. There's no 4s, which would be if what we get if this combines. So that's got to be the 1. That's towards the 3. That's part of a 2 then. And the 4 across this way. What do I do here? 2. I want to see how far this gets. 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. But the 2 can't be beneath. No. So 2's got to be up here. It's gotta be like that. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Two, 3, 4, 5. What exactly are we scanning? It's always so weird when you have no idea what you're looking at here. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. This has to go in here. Stapler? A security pass? For who? That's weird. This keycard has SSI printed on it. I know Hyde used to work there, but Jaina said the labs were shut down. Wait a minute. Does this mean that Lathe is like a cover for SSI and they're still working on it just in secret? Yes, after my project was cancelled. In that case, why has he still got an access card? I doubt it's for sentimental reasons. Yeah, this is Hyde's access card. There's only one likely explanation. Someone has reopened the lab. I think we both know what we have to do now. Go back to your apartment and wait for all this to blow over? There's no going back now, Scout. We can blow this case wide open. I was afraid you were going to say that. I bet that lab is full of evidence, just waiting to be found. Even if that's true, we don't know where the lab is. Is there an address on the card? Maybe not, but we know someone who does. The person we just zapped, or Gina? But Anna. Good. I was worried we were gonna like wait for Hyde to wake up and be like, "Hey, can you show us where the lab is?" Good timing. I'm nearly done with the patch. No idea how I'll install it without the right equipment though. The data shunt? You said you created it at SSI, right? Maybe there's still one in the lab. Not a chance. The lab was closed when SSI shut down. There's nothing left. I don't think that's strictly true. What are you talking about? We had a run-in with Hyde. He was carrying an SSI access card. It seems the lab is operational again. Jack, what the hell is he doing? That's what we're hoping to find out, and we might be able to get your data shunt at the same time. But we need you to tell us where the lab is. I'll do better than that. I'll show you myself. Come on, let's go. Great. I just need to call Detective Cross. He can meet us there and... No. No cops. Don't worry. I've worked with Cross before. You can trust him. I said no. I don't need cops sniffing around asking questions about what really happened back there. I thought all this was over a long time ago. I'm not ready to go public. Not now. I need time. Alright, no cops. Is that really a good idea? What if... It's not up for discussion, Scout. Come on, I'll drive. Oh, and can one of you find my toolbox? I put it down around here somewhere. Oh no, wait. I'm not sure I can go. Gina still has to finish the software patch. You saw what happened to me with Hyde. What if I'm not ready? I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to hurt you. You're not going to hurt me. Jack might have tried to turn you into a weapon, but you're the one in control. But that's just it. I didn't feel in control. All I felt was anger. It was like all my circuits were on fire. If there's one thing I've learned this summer, it's that sometimes you've got to take control. I don't know if I'm strong enough. You're stronger than you think, Scout, and I'll be right there with you. The labs. But first we need to find the toolbox, don't we? I wonder what we're gonna find at the lab. I wonder if it's gonna like activate more of Scout's memories or anything like that. Maybe another flashback. Yeah, that's where I'll be stopping for tonight. I hope that everybody's enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you again next time. For anybody who is interested, there's the Discord link. Stay tuned, I'll roll the credits and we'll look for somebody to raid. Anybody who has at least 1000 channel points can suggest who they'd like me to raid. Take care everyone. Bye. Really hope you enjoyed it. Bye Continuous. Here's the credits. Thank you to Epic Wolf for the cheer. Got no redeems, so let me have a look who's online. Let's raid Blackhawk God. Take care everyone.